Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Green Man Grows 7. I'm Sean Knight and today the chocolate philodendron. And look at this beauty. This new leaf just opened yesterday, or shall I say it completed opening yesterday. But then check this out. Where it opened from, there's a new growth point in the same place. So it's giving two new leaves from the same place. Isn't that something? So this is the chocolate philodendron for two reasons. The underneath, let me see if I can see that. And then the petioles. The red philodendron has red petioles because someone told me it was a red philodendron, but it's a chocolate philodendron. And so, yeah, look at that baby. And so I wanted to bring this because this is a climber, as you can see. And yes, I got it staked, as I always put a stake, and I got room to grow. See, just keep going, keep going. But I do that because as this leaf just unfurled, you see that there's a new growth point. So that's going to be another leaf, and it's just going to keep growing. But aerial roots. But look at those big old pretty leaves. And I got it in my airweight soil mix. And then you'll see that there is some pumice stones that's in there. But I have that in there to hold up the stake. Other than that, it'd be leaning. And so, yeah, I wanted to bring this one today because, you know, I normally, for my climbers, anybody that's been watching my channel know that I love those red and burgundy petiole and stem philodendrons. But this time, I did something a little bit different because I saw this and I was like, you know what? You know, when I saw it and I purchased it, you know, it's been here in the loft growing. And so I just wanted to bring it and say, you know, look at this one. And especially since it's spring and we're in a season now where we're ordering plants, or you may go to some of the local nurseries where you go, or if you're purchasing, I should say, plants from Etsy and or eBay or private sellers or Facebook groups, and you see different plants, it's the time to start ordering. And you may see this, or you may ask one of your vendors about this plant if you like the way it looks. And so I just wanted to bring it and just show the beauty of how this plant looks and how it's going to grow. I anticipate that as it's growing and you see the leaves, they're just going to continue to grow and get big. And like I always say, I just wanted to fill my space. And for all of those people who like monsteras, whether it's a monstera albo, Thai constellation, or just a regular monstera, and you like them to get huge and occupy a certain area in your space, I like these type of philodendrons for that same reason, because then they're not only a beautiful plant, but then it's a focal piece. It's a piece of art. And so then I just love to just look at it and it takes its space over there and have the light shining down on it. And it's eye grabber. And it's just something like when I'm here and I'm reading, you know, I'm a big reader. So if I'm reading on my iPad or my Kindle, I often stop and just look at my plants and be like, yeah, I just love just looking at my plants because each one is unique and brings something different. And so I just wanted to, let me see if I can get in there more so you can see more of the petiole and more of the stem. You know, seeing how the aerial roots are starting to grab around to the pole, or the post, I should say, the wood. But yeah, the philodendron chocolate, or the chocolate philodendron. And so I think it's the brother and or the sister, because some of our ladies like to say that their plants are ladies, and there's nothing wrong with that. So it's the brother and or the sister plant to the red philodendron. So for those of you who know about the red philodendron, then the chocolate philodendron is different, and it's just a different variation on the colors, and that's all that changes. Whereas the red, you see the petioles on the red philodendrons always have those red petioles. And as you know, most philodendrons, as they are emerging and growing, you'll see the redness come out like here. But then they you know, go back to green after that new leaf comes out. As you can see for the petiole here, and the petiole and the stem here, where it is green. But with the red philodendron, those stay red. And then if you step back and look at the plant, you just see red petioles and those green leaves. And then it has a variation of red underneaths and stuff, but this one doesn't have that. And so I think that's one of the reasons why they call it the chocolate. But yeah, I just wanted to bring this one today because another beauty. And I love philodendrons. These are not the only plants. You know, I've featured some alocasias and some other things on some Dieffenbachias on my channel. And I have more than philodendrons in my collection here in the loft that I'll, be featuring in other videos to come. But I do love my philodendrons. And one of the main reasons I like philodendrons is that if you put them in the right potting medium, and if you get the light requirements and the watering right, you don't have a fussy plant at all. But for my alocasias, those are my temperamental children. You mess up one time with the watering, or you mess up and they let you know that you've messed up. With the philodendrons, they don't really do that. And so that's one of the main reasons. And when you have a busy lifestyle and you love plants, you have to think about such things, because being busy and being able to just water the plant and then make sure it's getting the right light and keep it moving. But with some of the other plants, you have to make sure, because they may be prone to spider mites, or they may be prone to, the temperature dropping. Or, I live in Chicago, and see, here in Chicago, I'm filming this video on Monday, the day I'm going to upload it. On Saturday, it was 76 here in Chicago. On yesterday, which was Sunday, it was 70, and today is 54 degrees. So we always have in Chicago temperatures that go up and down and up and down. Well, with that being said, your plants respond to that. So you either have your heating system on, your cooling system on. You either turn the heat off and open the window because now it's warm outside. And with those variations of changes in your ecosystem, in your apartment or in your home, your plants respond to that. With the philodendrons, unless it gets extremely hot and or it just gets below 50, below 40, then they respond to that. Other than that, they just keep it moving. And that's one of the reasons that I love philodendrons so much, because I have a busy lifestyle and I don't have time, even though I do pamper my plants by every day looking at them and checking them and doing such things like that. But I don't have time to be fussy and looking under the leaves every single day. I need a plant that's going to be hardy and strong, and I can figure out the water requirements and make sure it's getting the right light requirements, and then keep it moving. So again, that's enough of me babbling. I just wanted to bring the philodendron chocolate, or the chocolate philodendron, so that you guys could see it. And it's another plant that I'm featuring that I have in my home here in the loft that may be something that you consider to have for yourself. And just realize that the plant is going to climb. It's not going to really do as well if it's not climbing. It's going to give you those big leaves, and it's going to just grow because it's going to climb, because that's what it does in nature. And if you have the room, then go for it, because it's a beautiful plant to have. Again, this is Sean Knight. Thank you for watching my channel. Please like, subscribe if you haven't been subscribed already, and catch you in the next one.